guys, welcome back to my channel. I did some channeling this morning of angel messages and wanted to kind of get them out to you guys to let you guys be able to kind of understand a little bit about what you should keep your eye out for. As you guys know, retrograde did begin yesterday, so the first part of the month we were kind of experiencing the shadow period, and now retrograde is here in full force. So the first three cards that popped out were obstacles and challenges, triumphant success, and temptation. So what I'm getting from here is that, like, a lot of people, a lot of prior obstacles, a lot of challenges that you guys have had in the past are going to be making their way to the forefront during this retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are going to be presenting themselves, and don't really take it too much to heart. Just know that, like, anything that kind of comes up that maybe bothers you or agitates you, it really is just a sign of things that need to be addressed, or things that need to be healed, or maybe just things that maybe you have not been paying much attention towards in the past that you need to kind of take care of. During this period there's going to be a lot of issues with communication, issues with traveling, issues with just there's going to be a lot of delay, you know what I mean? And things are definitely going to be shaken up for this retrograde, but do not fret, because you guys will be triumphant, you will be successful, you will be able to conquer anything that comes your way. This is a time definitely to just kind of stay in prayer and stay in faith, and just know that whatever comes your way, you'll be able to navigate through it successfully. This is also a warning as well of, don't be tempted to go back to old habits. You might get contacted by old friends, old relationships. Remember that things kind of happen for a reason, and there's a reason why things did not work out in the past. So a lot of people are going to be resurfacing in your life, a lot of old things that maybe old habits, maybe you have gotten over something that you might be tempted to do during this period. Don't forget, how far you've come, and don't forget everything that you have learned in your journey. Be able to kind of ward off those things and just fan them away. Don't find yourself being consumed by things that you have already conquered and moved past, lessons that you have already learned. Now at the bottom of the deck was shadow, and at the top was conflict and defeat. So yeah, this is basically just kind of saying that our like I said, the first part of the month was a shadow period, but we're also going to be facing the shadow parts of ourselves as well. And know that really life is all about balance. I think that we all are trying to kind of achieve balance constantly, and we might be faced with parts of ourselves that maybe we don't like to see, or maybe things that we don't necessarily like to come to the surface. But when these things rear their head, don't be so hard on yourself, and also don't forget that while there is there's good, and there's also what you would consider dark in everyone and everything. So don't find yourself being too hard on yourself, and also don't be too hard on others as well, because there is a lot going on with the planetary alignments right now, and it's definitely going to have an effect on everybody. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Don't allow yourself to be too hard on yourself or anyone else. And then there's also this energy of conflict and defeat. So some of you guys might be feeling a little bit defeated. Some of you might be feeling maybe you can't get through whatever comes up during this retrograde. But you need to just remember that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel, and know that even if you feel you may be falling, you may be taking a couple of steps back, just know that I think all progress is progress, so just keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. Don't allow yourself to be too consumed by setbacks during this time. Okay, so lots of love and blessings to you guys. I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful. Please do follow my Instagram. Please do subscribe to my channel, and DM me on Instagram if you guys would like personal readings. Okay, lots of love and blessings to you guys. Have a great week.